Welcome to your Detox Yoga Flow for getting rid of stress. Today we will be working through asana that makes us feel good in our bodies and warms up all of our joints and muscles. So if you're ready to begin, grab your mat and we'll get started. Wonderful. Let's begin seated on our mats. Lie down on your back and bring your knees into your chest, giving yourself a nice hug, gently massaging out the hip joints and lower back. Maybe rock from side to side or give your knees a couple circles around. Whatever feels good for your body today. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Take a moment to close your eyes here and set your own personal intention for our practice today. Wonderful. Now let's rock up to a seated position, cross the ankles, and move yourself into all fours. Shoulders right on top of the wrists and hips right above the knees. Plant your hands into the earth, spread the fingers wide. And on your next inhalation, look up to the ceiling, arch the back, let the ribs splay out, and exhale. Chin to chest and belly button to your spine, curve the back. Again, inhale, gaze up, and exhale, hips tuck up into the belly. Inhale, look up for cow, and exhale, belly button to your spine for cat. Inhale, look up, arch the back, and exhale, belly button to your spine. Beautiful. And let's come back to neutral position. And now lift the right arm up off the mat towards the sky. Look up at your hand. And now thread that arm underneath the body and through the other side, twisting the shoulders and giving yourself a nice stretch in the upper back, creating space in the shoulders and releasing all of that tension. Have that left hand planted firmly into the mat and rest your right cheek onto the ground. Breathe into this posture, finding a spot that feels good in your body. Beautiful. Now on your next inhalation, release the twist and reach the right arm up to the sky. And now plant it back onto the mat underneath the shoulder. Let's do the left side. Inhale, reach the left arm up to the ceiling, gaze up at the fingertips, spread the fingers wide, and exhale, thread that arm through and out to the other side of the mat, reaching across the ground, and place the left cheek on the mat. Releasing all of that stress from our shoulders, creating space in the upper back. Be sure that the hips remain right over the knees in order to reap the full benefits of this posture. Wonderful. On your next inhalation, come back up, reach the left arm up to the ceiling, and exhale, plant the hand on the mat. Well done. Let's tuck the back toes under and send the hips up and back into downward dog. We're now going to do a few waves into our plank position. So first, initiating with bringing our belly button towards our spine and tucking the hips up into the belly. Let's move through into our plank from downward dog. Inhale, hips come up and forward into plank. Now exhale, let's lead with the sits bones back into downward dog, arching the back slightly, gaze at the toes. Inhale, tuck the hips into the belly, roll through into plank, and exhale, sits bones lead back into downward dog. Backs of the knees reaching for the wall behind you. Again, inhale, initiating with the hips forward into plank, and exhale, leading with the sits bones. Arch the back into downward dog like a beautiful wave. Inhale, roll through into plank, and exhale, release back into downward dog. Last time, roll through into plank, beautiful wave-like motion, and exhale, lead with the sits bones back into downward dog. Well done. Knit the shoulder blades down together in downward dog. And now let's roll through into plank one last time. Shoulders over the wrists, and one line from the crown of your head to your heels. Inhale, move the weight forward, and exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Elbows in, stomach engaged. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale into downward dog. Inhale, look to the top of the mat. Raise the heels, bend the knees, and exhale as you hop or step to the front of your mat. Inhale, pull your head to your shins. And exhale, roll all the way up to standing, arms overhead. And exhale, palms to center. And open, Tadasana, mountain pose. Open hands, open heart. Shoulders away from the ears. Have the chin lifted slightly. Focus your gaze. Relax your face. Inhale. Let's reach the arms overhead. And exhale. Cross the left foot over the right and grab the left wrist in your right hand. Reaching the arms over to the right side and sending the hips to the left. Lengthening the side body, engaging the obliques. Have the shoulders stacked. Inhale, welcoming oxygen into your body. And exhale, reaching further over to the side. Inhale. And exhale. Let's come back up to the center and release over, fold from the hips into our forward fold with the legs crossed. Plant the hands on the mat and pull the head to your shins, really feeling that lengthening of the hamstrings. Inhale and exhale. Pick the left foot off the mat and step back into low lunge. Lower the left knee to the ground and lift the hands up off the mat. Press the palms together overhead for Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Gaze up and out into the universe, welcoming that lunar energy into your being. Well done. Inhale, reach further. Exhale, deepen the stretch. One more inhale, reach up. And exhale, release and plant your hands onto the mat. Step back into plank. Inhale, move the weight forward. And exhale, take Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale. Lift the right leg off the mat. Point the toes to the sky. Three-legged dog. And exhale, bring your knee to your chest and hover above the ground. Inhale, bring it back to three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, push back, three-legged dog. And exhale, hover, knee to chest. Inhale, release back, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to chest. Now this time, step between the hands and spiral the back heel down to the mat. Lift the chest up into Warrior 1, Virabhadrasana 1. Have the chin lifted, shoulders sliding down the back. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, lower the hips. Inhale, reach the fingers to the sky. And exhale, shoulders slide down the back. Beautiful. On your next inhalation, we're going to reach the arms around and clasp the hands behind you. And exhale, release the body forward into Humble Warrior, Baddha Virabhadrasana. Crown of the head reaching for the mat. Have that right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. This posture is wonderful for grounding your body. Here, we are bringing balance to our Muladhara chakra, the root chakra, as we stabilize our mind and energize the body. Let your breath be your guide here. Inhale and exhale, let it go. Well done. On your next inhalation, come back up into Warrior 1. And exhale, place the hands on the mat and step back into plank. Inhale, move the weight forward. Exhale, take Chaturanga. Inhale here into Upward Dog. And now let's move the left hand slightly forward on the mat and rotate onto the left hip for a nice side stretch of the body. You can prop yourself up on your right hand and point those toes behind you. Having the legs cinched together, breathe into the side body. Beautiful. Inhale. And on your next exhalation, lift the right foot up and plant it on the earth a foot or so away from the mat. And lift the hips, coming into Wild Thing, Chamatkarasana. Right arm reaching out and down, opening the front body, opening our heart chakra, strengthening the back and the arms. Beautiful work. Let's take one more inhale here. And exhale, release the Wild Thing and make your way back into Upward Dog. Lift the hips up off the mat. Abdominals tucking up into the belly. And exhale, release into Downward Dog. Send the heels into the ground. Triceps rotating towards the mat. Gaze towards your toes. Really enjoy this Downward Dog. Backs of the knees reaching for the wall behind you. Inhale, look front between your hands, and exhale, raise the heels, bend the knees, and hop or float into Forward Fold. Inhale, pull your head to your shins. Exhale, bend the knees and roll all the way up to standing. Arms overhead. Now palms to center and open. Beautiful. Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, and exhale, step the right foot over the left and grab the right wrist with the left. Release over to the left side, lengthening the right side body, sending the hips away from you and stacking the shoulders on top of one another. Inhale here, and exhale, reach further into the posture. One last inhale, and exhale, come back to center and fold from the hips over into Forward Fold. Plant the hands on the earth, bend the knees, and pick up the right foot, stepping it back into Low Lunge. Release the right knee to the mat and release the toes. Inhale, lift up, palms together, look up to the sky. Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. This posture helps us to burn excess fat around our hips and thighs, in addition to toning our muscles. As you gaze up to the sky, visualize yourself as the crescent moon. Inhale and exhale, place the hands in the mat, tuck the back toes under and step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward slightly, and exhale, release into chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale, downward dog. Hips lifting towards the ceiling, sternum pressing towards the mat. Inhale, lift the left leg up off the mat and point the toes to the sky. Three-legged dog. And on your exhalation, bring your left knee to your chest and hover above the mat. Inhale, release back into three-legged dog, toes to the sky. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, release back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest, hover above the mat. Inhale, push back, three-legged dog. And exhale, knee to chest. Well done. Step between the hands here and lift up into Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Palms facing each other, shoulders away from the ears. With each exhale, lowering the hips 1 inch deeper into the posture. Left knee is right over that left ankle. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, deepen the pose. Last inhale, reach to the ceiling, and on your exhalation, clasp your hands behind you and release over into Humble Warrior, Baddha Virabhadrasana. Well done. This gentle inversion sends blood to our head and stimulates our entire nervous system, resulting in a calm and balanced mind. Let your breath be your guide here, allowing you to let go of all that no longer serves you. Inhale and exhale. Let it go. On your next inhalation, come back up into Warrior One, and exhale, place the hands on the mat. Step back into plank. Inhale, weight moves forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and hold it here. Slide the right hand forward on the mat and twist over onto the right hip, coming into our nice side stretch. You can prop yourself up with that left hand and point the toes as you cinch the legs together. Inhale and exhale. Left foot releases behind you and hips lift up into Wild Thing, Chamatkarasana. As you lengthen the front body, you are also toning the arms and back, as well as boosting your energy levels. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, release your Wild Thing and make your way back into Upward Dog. Inhale and exhale, send the hips back into Downward Dog. Well done. Take a moment to collect yourself here. Begin to slow your breath. Well done. We're now going to make our way back onto all fours. So let's lower the knees down to the mat carefully and release the back toes under. Inhale and exhale. Place the hips on the heels, coming into child's pose. Reach the arms further front on the mat fingertips extending, rounding the back, and releasing the body. Inhale, and let's roll up to a seated position on your heels, and then come up onto your knees. We're now going to transition into camel pose, Ustrasana. So there's 2 variations you can take here. The first one being you can place your hands on your lower back and gaze up to the ceiling. If you want to take it one step further, go ahead and place your hands on your heels or ankles and arch back, maybe even releasing your head back. This wonderful heart-opening posture is great for stretching out the shoulders and toning the abdomen. Try to breathe easily here in whichever variation you're taking. Balancing our heart chakra, welcoming positivity into our being. One more inhale, and exhale, release your camel pose. Plant the hands on the back and then make your way back into a child's pose. Walk the hands out along the mat. Well done. Place the forehead on the ground and close your eyes here for a moment. Really releasing the spine, releasing the shoulders, letting the hips sink deeper and deeper onto the heels. Well done. On your next inhalation, roll through the spine back into all fours. And now make your way onto your back, coming into our final posture, Shavasana. As we lie all the way out on the mat, extending our bodies, taking up as much room as we need. Have the palms facing up to the sky. And just breathe here. Resting the eyes, resting the mind. Letting go of all negativity, of everything that's no longer serving you. Inhale and exhale. If you're ready to end your practice with me today, go ahead and begin to find movement throughout the body. Wiggle the fingers and roll the ankles around. Gently flutter the eyes open. Roll over onto one side into a fetal position. And when you're ready, press yourself up, coming into our cross-legged easy seat. Bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. Thank you so much for participating in this practice with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to help Mermaid Yoga grow. We hope to see you again soon.